back to the lines we go. On my weird person line, you are on the air. Hello.
Hello, am I on the air?
You're on the air.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I was a weird child. When I was born with webbed toes.
Webbed toes?
Yeah.
Webbed
I was
toes.
always double jointed. I could do weird things when I was a kid, like...
You mean you actually have skin between all your toes?
Not all of them, between two of my toes.
Does it help you when you swim?
People always ask me that, but not really. I was double jointed when I was a child. I could.
Well, a lot of people are double jointed.
But I could do weird things like wrap my legs and arms into like a pretzel, and I would walk around on my knees, and then I would like stick my stomach out to like about almost a foot, and then suck it in and scare my ma to death.
Really?
Yes, just terribly weird. I would swallow stones.
Swallow? You ate rocks?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I could.
Did they taste good? Or was it just sort of a thing like, hey, I can eat rocks, watch?
They kind of felt good going down when they hit the stomach. That also scared my mother.
That would scare me.
Well...
what size rocks could you... I mean, surely you couldn't eat a jagged rock.
No, they were round, smooth rocks.
Like you'd find in a pond or maybe at the beach or something that had been worn away by the water.
No, just right out in the yard.
Yard rocks?
Yeah.
Where are you, by the way?
Right now I'm calling from Maybrook, New York.
Maybrook, New York. Where were you when you were eating rocks?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Do you have any idea whether the rocks... Now, obviously, a rock is not something that you're going to be able to assimilate and digest.
Well, that's what my mother was worried about, so she called the doctor, and the doctor said not to worry, that they would pass right through, which I don't remember happening. But another thing that I did is I took a stick and I started digging a hole in my knee, and I got to the bone.
What?
I'd take a kind of a pointy stick, and I would start digging a
hole in your knee?
Yeah, in my knee, and then I see some white stuff in there, and
that's probably your bone.
Yeah, it was bone or cartilage or something. It was kind of neat. I just had a weird life, just completely oddball weird.
You're right. You are weird. Now, how old are you now?
I'm 37.
37. Now, how long were you eating rocks?
Well, I stopped. My mother made me stop after a while, but I would say for about a week or so.
A week of eating rocks?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what caused you to
when I was told, my father was in the service, and I was told that he was on a cruiser. This is how the story goes, a Navy cruiser during the atomic testing.
Yes.
And I've always had a theory that sort of kind of passed on to me.
Ah, so you think he may have been genetically irradiated, causing a defect in you, which caused you to eat rocks and pick your knee open?
Well, yeah, but I don't consider it a defect. I consider it kind of like an enhancement. You know what I mean? Kind of like a superior being, a mutant, like on the X-Men or something like that. You dig?
Yeah, I do. Do you still feel that, for example, today you could eat a rock and that...
Oh, definitely. I could definitely eat a rock.
Do you actually find yourself longing for an occasional rock?
Well, considering that the nutritional value of most of the food nowadays isn't all that hot, I would think a rock would be fairly good for you.
Well, there would be trace minerals, certainly.
Well, yeah, a lot of dirt. Dirt is supposed to be good for you, really, if you think about it.
You didn't eat dirt, did you?
Well, there was dirt on the rock.
That's true. So I suppose, in a way, your body probably did assimilate some of what you ate.
Well, I would think so. I've never, like I said, I don't remember passing them.
Have you ever seen a snake eat a mouse?
No, I don't believe I have.
It's really horrible. You can see the mouse actually, as a giant lump, slowly going down the snake and being digested as it goes.
Doesn't the snake's jaw kind of disconnect so it can...
That's right. That's exactly right. Now, what size rocks? I mean, did you eat what we would generally call a pebble?
Oh, no, like about a bird's egg sized rock. I mean, I couldn't obviously take a 5-pound rock and swallow excuse me, and swallow it. I mean, it was just a stone. Nothing, fancy.
Well, look, I'm not exactly sure how to classify you, but you're definitely up there on a scale of 10.
Sir, it doesn't end there, but I don't know if you have enough time for me.
You mean there's more?
There is more. I hate to admit it.
Well, I do have time for you.
Well, when I was 16 or in my teenage years, I was pretty much, I don't know, the village idiot. Kind of not too smart of a guy,
Well, probably from eating rocks.
Yeah. Well, see, what I did is I kind of sat down.
Wait a minute. Let this be a cliffhanger. Can you afford to hold on?
I don't know. I've got a prepaid phone card. I'm not that rich.
All right. Well, call me back then, and we'll continue.
Tonight or today?
Well, no, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sure, I can do that.
All right. I'll look forward to I'll think of you as a rock man. All right.
Rock man. All right.
All right. Thank you. Okay. What do you folks think? That deserves a good 8 out of 10.